There seems to be a rumor that started circulating about something called MTX matchmaking or microtransaction matchmaking in Modern Warfare. The idea behind this is that if you buy something from the store, Infinity Ward will essentially override the current skill-based matchmaking for you and put you in easier lobbies so other players can see what you have, maybe entice them to buy it. Sounds a little predatory and also far-fetched. This rumor started in parts because of a video that Prestige is Key made, and he's in a ridiculously easy lobby where people are just mindlessly walking around or blatantly ignoring him in some cases. This wasn't the focus of the video, but he made mention of it. He even took to Twitter, and Drifter caught wind of it from some people tweeting at him, and he said he wants to test it. Well, I had some spare COD points as well as what I've earned from the Battle Pass, so I went ahead and bought the Dream Killer Odin. This was the cheapest thing that I could buy at only 800 COD points or $8, but I also didn't want to spend $50 or so just to do some tests for a video. So to start with, I made sure to use the Odin in every match, just in case having it equipped was actually going to affect anything. I'm not sure if the game would check for that in this hypothetical system, but I also haven't used the Odin much, so I could take this time to level it up. Right away in my first match after I bought it, I took notice of all the ranks in my lobby. They seemed slightly lower than what I had been playing against previously. This is odd for a couple reasons, but the more important one is that I haven't really played much during Season 1, and prior to this, I was getting matched with players in the 90s and even over 100 pretty consistently. I don't even remember the last time I was matched with someone under rank 55, but it happened multiple times in a row in different lobbies. Now this could all just be a coincidence, but that coincidence just kept happening. I was able to get my VTOL a few times and even a support helo, which just doesn't usually happen with how sweaty my lobbies are. To put this in another perspective, my last 4 matches that I used the Dream Killer Odin, my KD has been about 3.4 on average, with the highest of those at 4.0. Now that is a very small sample size and almost worthless in a scientific setting, but it's definitely enough to pique my interest when my overall KD in this game is about 1.47. One of the lowest I've ever had in Call of Duty because of the skill-based matchmaking that is allegedly, though still unofficially confirmed in the game, although everybody knows at this point that there's skill-based matchmaking. This does not confirm or deny that microtransactions are affecting matchmaking, but there could be something weird going on. I was thinking that I would immediately disprove this theory and end up in really sweaty matches still, but I couldn't. It's really easy to do bad on purpose, but it's not easy to get a 3.4 across 4 matches that all have a different lobby. That just doesn't happen in Modern Warfare. One thing I did take away from this is that I didn't end up with lobbies that Prestige's Key did with people that are just not aware of anything around them. I still had gunfights and ran into people that knew what they were doing, so I could have just had 4 really good games in a row. If, and I'm going to stress if, Modern Warfare has a system that puts you in lower skill lobbies when purchasing microtransactions, that is pay to win. It's 100% pay to win. You are paying to get easy games. I'm not going to claim that it exists, but enough data and evidence exists that I hope someone investigates this further. This could very well just be that skill-based matchmaking has had some changes recently behind the scenes, but I was still getting hard lobbies before this. I'm going to continue tracking the data of a few more games that I play and see what the trend looks like, and if it's significant, I'll post an update video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.
HQ contested. We're at the HQ. Stand by. HQ secured. Hold out as long as got the VTOL on station, ready to deploy. They will not forget this day. We will be waiting.